And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Sexy Gothic 3. Welcome back. Last time we talked to Lester, and he said because we're so amazing, we left the pilots, which are the pirates, on our own ship with all of our gold, weapons, armors, and stuff like that. Unbelievable intelligence on all of my heroes, including our unnamed hero. Amazing stuff. Like, we left the pirates, the sailors, with all of our amazing gold from the previous game, and all amazing armors and everything. And they said, you know what? I'm not gonna wait for that motherfucker. I'm gonna care about those fuckers. They let them fight orcs. We will pillage and burn and be amazing. Just amazing stuff right there. So let's talk to Diego. It's time for our group, our little group, to split up.
Those rotten bastards made off with our treasure.
Looks like it.
We'll have to deal with that later, I'm afraid. You see, we have a problem.
What problem?
Go talk to the village elder.
I had already talked to him, Diego.
I had a talk with the village elder. So, what do you suggest?
First, we need to get an overview of the mess the orcs have been making. And one of us must find out where Zardos is hiding. The necromancer has absorbed the power of Beliar within himself. And he is master of the orcs. I think you'd better take care of Zardos.
And where will we get new equipment now?
But you know how this works. Collect whatever you can find. And don't let anyone take it from you. And since the orcs are now the rulers of Matana, we will get some fine equipment from them.
What are you going to do now?
You know me. I'll be wherever there's something to be had. Matana is now orc territory. But kissing up to orcs just isn't my thing. I will go south. I bet there are some opportunities left in the vastness of the desert. You can set out with Gorn.
So yeah, our very first objective is gonna be to go to the rebels, which would be the most easiest way of. I mean, it's mostly like a tutorial, so to speak. The game gives you a little bit of an insight what the hell is happening with the world and yada yada yada. Milton, where the hell are you going?
To the fire.
Why is it hot? It's hot.
We'll talk later.
Gorn, you son of a boob. So it's time for us. Well, maybe we should heal. Let's heal. Let's not waste any potions or food and Z. We'll utilize the bed. And we're gonna sleep until 9. Well, yeah, midnight next noon until noon. There you go. Excellent. We have rain, which is amazing. I can barely hear myself. And I have Gorn.
What are you going to do now?
I will go search for the rebels. I bet they're not all dead yet.
Show me where the rebels are hiding.
It's not far. Follow me.
Now, certain sound effects are a little bit stronger than the rest of it, especially the rain, the evil rain, which I actually always love in games. I can actually barely see the rain drops, but there you go, nonetheless. So we're going for the rebel, and our Gorn, which is an amazing mercenary from the previous game, an amazing friend also. Very, very strong and agile creature he is. He is being attacked by a scavenger, and he will eat this bastard up. Now, usually, if they are in your party, you can get XP by them actually killing the target, and that's it. Come on, Gorn. Like, these guys would one-shot the enemy, and that's it. Yeah, how do you like the apples? Yeah. Scavengers. I love everything about the Gothic 3, to be honest, as it definitely is an upgrade in terms of fluidity and the design of the monsters compared to the last two games. And just, you can see the evolution of the graphics engine and the design of the game.
Beautiful. I knew it. I really hope the orcs never find this island. I'll stay here. Hang in there. Around.
So there goes Gorn, and this is a rebel hideout. We have lots of evil men to talk to. and some things to sell to them if we need to. And we do actually, because again, we remember last time we got a lot of equipment from many things, from many things.
You don't look like a woodcutter. I think your place is with the warriors down in the cave.
Let's see what the hell is going on.
How's it going?
Not so good. We were chased away from our post by aggressive wild boars. I already told the warriors, but they only think about fighting the orcs. If those beasts don't disappear soon, we won't be able to keep working.
What will you give me if I kill the wild boars at your post?
I'm just a simple worker. I don't have much. But if you help us out, I'll give you 30 gold coins.
Amazing 30 gold coins.
I'll deal with the wild boars. Where are they?
Go up these stairs and go east into the woods a bit.
Got it.
Yeah, the wild boars. We're gonna deal with those as soon as I get the crossbow. The crossbow is a very important creature of darkness to have. Massive damage compared to the bow, of course. And of course, we first and foremost need some upgrades.
Be very careful when roaming through the woods here. Orc scouts are everywhere in this region.
Tell me more about this place.
This is the largest rebel camp on the coast. We call it Merc. Many warriors who haven't yet been enslaved by the orcs are hiding here. I really hope for your sake that you aren't a spy for the orcs. But we'll make short work of you.
I see. The orcs don't know about this rebel camp?
If the orcs knew we were hiding out here, they would have certainly killed us by now.
Tell me more about the rebels.
We are the only free humans in Mertana who are still fighting the orcs. Orc patrols are our biggest problem here on the coast. Last night, they came dangerously close.
Where are the orc patrols now?
One orc patrol is constantly on the move. Right now, they are between us and Ardea. Another has parked itself on a farm to the east, between here and Cape Dunn. If we don't take care of them now, they will stumble upon Reddock sooner or later.
What about the humans working for the orcs?
Most of them are slaves, but there are some human-born mercenaries as well. Within certain limits, they are allowed to move freely among the orcs. I can only hope you're not going to mingle with them.
Well, we were mercenaries in... well, I was a mercenary in the 2 games prior to this, so I may go with the orc mercenaries, but not 3. I'm gonna go this time with the rebels, because we're awesome like that. I mean, hell's bells, it's time to say goodbye to the mercenary ways of evil.
Why should I avoid the orc mercenaries?
People who team up with the enemy are the enemy. The path of the orc mercenary is the easy way, with no freedom, and against Enos, our god.
I come from Ardea, who drove the orcs from the village.
Talk to Javier. He already knows about it. One of our scouts saw everything. Javier is down below, in the cabin.
So now we can actually choose to take the orc patrol on this farm, or take care of the patrol that is just roaming the wilds. For now we will do nothing, but we will sell a few things.
Show me your goods.
And of course we have a bunch of armors, and the only thing we will be able to buy is actually a helmet, because even the farmer clothes, well, now the farmer clothes, the leather garb is 1,500. That's gonna be hard to even get, right? This outfit made by hunters offers a rather protection against the nature than against weapons, but it's very evil. It doesn't say like it stops there, but it's very. Anyway, so for now we're gonna sell all the orcish large weapons. As you can see, there are large weapons. We're not gonna concentrate on those whatsoever. So let's go. Tap once, twice. Excellent. There you go. That's exactly what we do not need. Halberds. We're not gonna be utilizing halberds. Battle axes. Strength 120, but requires large weapons. Not gonna care about it. Woodcutter's axe. 17 compared to what I actually do have, which is the Orc Blade of Awesome. And again, as you see, gold value 2,536. That's a lot of gold. But considering that the upgrades for your abilities cost a lot, you're gonna keep that gold. Well, at least you should. Now we can sell them on the right click. You can sell them one by one. And of course, you don't have to give gold 4 items. You can give weapons and gain items like this. So if this is a 2,500, that is 2,556, we can get something out of this, and that's it. You don't need always gold. That's the problem that the second Gothic has, is that they demolished what Gothic 1 had, and it was this kind of a trait. So let's see. There are crossbow and a mercenary crossbow. As you can see, missile damage 140 and 100. We have the most regular crossbow. That is the orc actually crossbow. Missile 55 damage. Oh, that's nothing really. I was thinking this was the better one, but I guess it's not. Okay, well, doesn't really matter compared to our bows, which actually are 45, 55, 45, yeah, 45 for this bow, and I believe we have, yeah, 80. We have 100 hunting skills, so there you go. Nonetheless, yeah, let's see, requires strength 100, but still much better damage compared to this one that requires 135 strength to utilize. Very strange indeed. Let's see. Again, you have a different thing, like you have the regular, for instance, arrows, and you of course have the quarrel, which of course are for your crossbows, if I'm not mistaken. I could be totally mistaken. There you go. Nonetheless, let's sell the other stuff. 80, 45 damage and all that. I'm gonna give you everything like this. Hashishin, as you can see, it's a poison blade, easy to hide under clothes. This dagger is useful for assassinations. And we have a cudgel, of course, which we definitely need. And let's sell this one bow, and that's gonna be again that. And you can go for gold balance, and you're gonna get the exact amount. And go trade, clothes. We have a lot of there. So let's now move inside and finally get the fuck rid of the damnable rain. Yeah, like when you enter, it's nice and warm outside. When you go outside, I can barely hear myself. So there you go. Excellent. Nonetheless, moving on into the rebel settlement, which is the rebel encampment inside one of the mines. Okay. I'm gonna maybe up a little bit of the audio. Again, there are certain problems, like it's on one. Yeah, let's go on 3. I mean, the audio is amazing. I said the music, the OST of this game is just mind-blowingly good. It's really high quality. But again, as I said, also that the entire GOTHIC series has an amazing soundtrack, as you know, in its entirety. So we're gonna pick up the Toadwort, which is exactly what I have no clue. But let's see. There's something usable, of course. All of these things are usable. We have demon mushrooms. It stinks terribly. Morning dew, and there it is. Toadwort, gold, value only 3, but doesn't tell us exactly anything in terms of what it is given. I guess it's nothing. It's probably just for the alchemical use, and that's about it. Though we might be able to try it out, eat it, and maybe we're gonna find the exact use for it. But might be a poison. Now there is also that poison stuff that the original 2 games didn't have. You can poison enemies. Enemies can poison you. Again, certain things definitely added to the GOTHIC 3. And again, this is one of the famous mines in GOTHIC games. Well, not really a famous, but as a mine, as in, you know, as a mine. Because to be honest, in many of the mines in the Koreans, like in the old camp, old mine, the new mine, and all that, I mean, I have such amazing memories with the series, and especially those locations, fighting against the mine crawlers and everything like that. So there's the old chest. I presume because Sebastian here is looking at me, he's like, hey, you don't want to touch that chest. You don't want to touch that. You're gonna die today. I'm gonna get on the chemical bench here. Maybe do I have anything? No, I did not pick up anything down the way with Gorn, but that's okay. Sebastian is one of the fire mages, and do remember that the magic is gone for these guys, so they can't utilize any magical abilities whatsoever.
What? Oh, yes. I am a bit jumpy. I'm sorry. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Sebastian. I am the alchemist here in Red Oak.
Oh, you wear clothes of the fire mage.
You wear the clothes of a fire mage.
Before the war, I was a high mage of the fire. Then came the day when we fire mages lost our rune magic. And soon after that, the war was over. The robe is all I have left of my rank.
Why did you fire mages lose your magic?
I have spent many sleepless nights trying to answer that question. All I know is that we could no longer hold off the orcs without our rune magic. Many fire mages were killed, and those that survived the debacle fled to the woods.
What will you do now?
I will stay here in Red Oak and study the ancient writings of our ancestors. Legend has it that the Ancient Ones possessed their own kind of magic. It was completely independent of aids such as the runes, from which we draw our magic.
Tell me more about the magic of the Ancient Ones.
All that is certain is that the Ancient Ones existed and that their artifacts can be found everywhere in the ruins. Even today, the only way to learn more about their magic is to unravel the mystery of those ruins. All the surviving fire mages are researching the ancient knowledge.
Now that could be actual parts to the Night of the Raven, where you find one of the older civilization, like on our soils. You had, of course, the Mayans, Incas, yeah, and all those evil people, Aztecs. And so the entire thing goes with that. I mean, this world is quite similar to our own in terms of certain history parts and stuff like that, lore, if you will. And it definitely gets a lot from the Aztecs and stuff like that, and what happened to them. They all disappear and all that. So, I mean, all in all, it definitely takes the lore from the original, the second game, and definitely it seems that improves upon it. But there are, of course, pyramids in the deserts and all that. You will see all that, probably, maybe, who knows. So let's talk about the alchemy, or more let's go about the artifacts of the ancient
Tell
ones.
me more about the artifacts of the Ancient Ones.
The orcs are obsessed with searching for these valuable relics. Every dealer in the land knows that, and will offer you a correspondingly high price. Many artifacts are of great value to us mages as well, such as the fire chalices, for example.
Now about that fire chalice bullcrap, I was playing GOTHIC 2 and I was like, they found a golden chalice, and I was like, who wanted this chalice? You know, when you play two games at the same time, it doesn't work for your brain whatsoever. What's so special about these evil chalices?
What is so special about the fire chalices?
The fire chalices are ancient, and were thought to have been lost for many years. It is said that they possess powerful magical capabilities, but I am no expert. If you should find a fire chalice, take it to my brethren in Nordmar. They will be able to tell you more about it than I can.
Amazing, new quest. Find all the fire chalices of the fire mages. Okay, well, tell me something about the alchemy.
Tell me something about alchemy.
It is the only way of healing and strengthening yourself without magic. I am no expert, but my abilities are enough to supply Red Oak with what is absolutely necessary.
Teach me what you know about the alchemy.
Teach me what you know about alchemy.
I would gladly do that. But unfortunately, I don't have enough ingredients to teach you. If you can get me 10 healing plants, I will share my knowledge with you.
You know, I can barely get healing plants for myself, Sebastian. So, you know, like, come on. Okay, I'll get you some.
I'll get you some healing plants.
These plants grow almost everywhere. I don't think you will have a problem
Then
finding
you won't.
them.
As I said, there's just no way you're gonna have a problem with that. So here's something to
Show
sell.
me your goods.
Show me your goods. Now again, some of these things, some evil things, again, you can see antidote of any kind. I mean, all again require alchemist skill, which I may go for. It would help in the long run, avoiding the massive loss of gold. And who knows exactly how much this community patch changed the balance of nature itself. So hell's bells. Nonetheless, fire arrows, healing potions, 250. Now these are healing potions, the regular ones. I don't know if they're like a bigger healing potions like in previous games. There are small healing potions, medium, and massive healing potions. Since there's only one type of potions now. Which is okay, but I prefer to have a choice. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm not gonna waste on anything here. The point was to just meet these nice people and of course learn a few skills that we definitely need. Marlowe.
Welcome, stranger. What can I do for you? Do you need food, clothes, or maybe a hefty swig from the bottle? Marlowe will sell you everything you need here on the coast.
Now this voice actor definitely reminds me of the voice actor from the Wasteland game, the Wasteland 2 that is, the main ranger, the big boy, the big kahuna in the game that is always giving you stuff over the radio and stuff like that, the quests and all that crap. I think that's the same voice actor.
Who are you?
I am Marlowe. I am the best merchant on the coast from Ardea all the way to Cape Dun. What interests me most are valuable items. Items such as silver, gold, and jewels. I take everything.
What do you do with the junk?
I know ways to convert the stuff into shiny coins, and we need them. So you're supporting a good cause when you bring me this stuff.
Where do you get your goods?
We have people in the cities who take care of our supplies. Once you have brought us a few valuables, they will let you know who they are.
Where can I find trade goods here on the coast?
I can give you some information, but not for free.
Okay, so he wants a little bit of gold to tell us where we can actually find some trade goods. We can raid, pillage, and burn some stores and stuff like that.
What can I find in Cape Dun?
That fat alchemist in Cape Dun has a chest where he stores his stuff. The orcs pay him with the booty from their campaign. There ought to be some good stuff to be had there.
And considering that they don't care about us entering their housings, as long as they don't see us stealing their crap from the chest, it's okay. So where can I find trade goods on the coast?
Where can I find trade goods here on the coast?
I can...
Yes. What is in the wilderness? Okay, it's again 20 gold, so why the hell not?
What is in the wilderness of the coastal region?
The area here is primarily controlled by bandits. The boss of the gang is called Ortega. He collects his booty in a cave somewhere in the north. If there is any loot to be had on the coast, then that's the place.
Okay, so again he can also
Show me
sell
your
us a
goods.
few things. Like a map that we already have, thankfully, because we took it from the leader of the orcs, which is again a nice addition. Thank you very much. He has a lockpicks, which you'll definitely be needing, considering that we're gonna be unlocking a lot of stuff. But for now, we're not noticing lots of locked chests. Like comparing to the previous games, definitely small amounts. So as you can see, again, you only have like these missile squirrel. It would seem that that is definitely a universal ammo for your thingies, for arrows maybe. Like they are arrows and they're, well, we can utilize them for the bows and the crossbows. But I feel that that's not so, to be honest. Oh, let's try it. Now we have 19 here, right? So let's try and utilize our bow.
Put away your weapon.
Yeah,
Put it away!
I did. Don't be evil. Thank you very much. So yeah, they don't like when you of course take out a weapon. They're gonna attack you. At least they're keeping that a constant compared to the, well, with the original game. Let's see the lectern. Let's see what we can
Interesting.
nothing interesting? Okay, so that means we get absolutely nothing. Of course, they look at what the hell are you doing, but they don't enter alongside with you inside their own housings. In caves at this point. And we of course have a female rebel.
I don't want any trouble.
Females in Gothic are a strange thing. In Gothic 1 and 2, they are always slaves, and you never really see them anywhere else except being slaves. Or working women or something like that. You never see them as an action hero, so to speak. In this time, for the first time in Gothic series, you can actually see them as warriors. Otherwise, you never really meet a woman in Gothic games. So again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for people that actually do give a fuck about games, because in all honesty, play the game. Don't watch all this bullshit. Any of Gothic, just play them because they are worth everything. Now, what happens when you do start cleaning up the place is that they're gonna be like more suspicious over you. Like they'll be asking you, hey, are you the one stealing all our shit? And you're like, of course not. You know, that's gonna be automatic response from your beautiful character. But they're gonna be, oh, we're gonna be keep watching on you, and maybe that like alerts the AI, the NPCs to actually follow you from that moment on wherever you go. But the moment they don't have any eyes towards us, I'm gonna save like a boss first and foremost, like a boss I am, and then I'm gonna try and steal a few things. Lockpick is the only thing I care. Thank you very much. That wasn't really, well, not a good amount of loot, but there are other buildings. And here is Norris. He is the one that guy will be teaching us about many things.
Ah, a new man.
What are you doing here?
I'm taking care of our forces in Reddock. We keep training and trying to prepare as best we can for a battle with the orcs. The closed-off area over there is our training arena.
You fight against each other in your arena?
That's the best training there is. Unfortunately, the orcs agree completely. They have an arena of their own in almost every city. They value a fighter who wins arena battles very highly.
Okay. How exactly does the arena work?
How exactly does the arena work?
Why do I try
You
to read
challenge
that?
someone to fight and meet him in the arena. As soon as you enter the arena, it starts.
Is that all?
Not quite. There are 2 rules. First, anyone who leaves the arena in the middle of a fight loses. Second, when one of the fighters is on the ground and doesn't get back up, the fight is over. If you kick someone who's down or kill your opponent, you will be called to account by everyone.
I see.
Okay, so let's see. Well, it's similar like that in Gothic 1. In Gothic 2 they changed it. You like, if you want to fight in a duel, for instance, specifically in a duel, you have to actually get your weapons out. If you know, otherwise the AI just waits for you to actually get your weapon out. In Gothic 1 it immediately starts blasting you, like in this one it would seem.
Show me how to fight.
All right. I'll show you how to handle weapons if you make yourself useful for our camp.
What should I do for you?
Our smithy has been shut down for days, but the battles with the orcs haven't decreased. If you bring us 5 bundles of weapons, that would help our cause tremendously.
Where can I find bundles of weapons?
Where there are orcs, there are weapons. Mostly, they can't do anything with human weapons, so they collect those, pack them in bundles, and store them somewhere.
I see. Would you teach me how to fight?
Okay, so there comes the main gist of the game. As I said, like, it's all on your learning points. You always get 10 learning points for each evil thing you do, right? Whenever you level up, 10 learning points. Now they changed few things. In number 1 it's always 5 and 5 LPs cost. They changed that. Well, I think it's like that in the very first one. It's always 5 LPs. And I think in the second one they upped the ante with 10. Yes, in the second one they upped the ante to 10 LPs down the line. You take a few strength thingies plus 5, and down the line it costs 15 learning points to even get 5 strength. But I believe that's mostly because that's specifically in the second game, because they have the expansion Night of the Raven and they expanded more, I guess, more levels. Nonetheless, as you can see, it still costs gold also. So it costs your learning points and gold. So I want to be like, if we're gonna be utilizing crossbow, we need to learn how to handle heavy crossbow. So that's 5 learning points and 1000 gold.
Show me how to handle heavy crossbows.
Hold the crossbow by the shaft. Press it against your shoulder for a steady aim. For the first few days, it will feel like your shoulder is ready to fall off. But after just a week, your shoulder will be like a rock. Aim at your target and pull. That's it.
Now the beautiful thing about Gothic 1 and 2 is that when you learn these specific parts, like I want to be again up, like you have 3 levels, you know, we're gonna third level, but like in the previous game you have 3 levels of certain things, right? You had like a newbie, a fighter, a master, and that's it. So the thing is, each level gives you different animations. You see that your hand, like if you, for instance, a one-handed weapon, he will hold with 2 hands, you know, like instead of 1. And when you learn to better handle those one-handed weapons, he will change his stance. The animation completely changes and he uses 1 hand for one-handed weapons. It's a nice addition from Gothic 1 to Gothic 2. I do not know if they are still holding that for Gothic 3, because at the moment I'm seeing he's still utilizing 1 hand for one-handed weapons, but considering that we do have one-handed mastery, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. So maybe that's the reason. So again, you have the teach me a parry with a shield and me a strong shield parry. You can see 15 learning point compared to 10, again 2005, that's a lot of stuff. Now I believe this was changed by the community patch, so it costs you a little bit more extra, as I've heard that people can be whatever they want to be. You can be everything, from a mage to, I mean, the thing about all the Gothic games in general, after level 18 you're a god, usually. Like 16 you're even becoming much stronger and stronger, and you can eat everything down the line. And you know, one-shot everything with a crossbow. That's why I go for the crossbows. But they've changed here that utilizing crossbows is much more difficult. It's not just about the accuracy, it's about your animation utilized. You know, like it's so slow. It's ridiculous. I'll be showing that anyway soon. So to utilize that we need strength. And we are at the moment, I believe, I don't know how many strength do we have. How many strength points do we have, first and foremost? Okay, so we got the crossbow skill. So if you go and see, we can see that we have the crossbow. So there are 3 levels of these beautiful things, right? And for that one, of course, we needed 100 strength. For next, 150 strength. So again, we have the sword fighter, is capable sword fighter. We have 15 points. And what did I want to say? I forgot. There you go. I forgot. Oh yeah, how much strength we have? 100. To utilize them we have 135 to even utilize the most regular crossbow, right? Is that right? Yes it is. Is that right? Yes it is. Let me see again the crossbows. This one 135. That other one has more damage. The regular crossbow doesn't require more like strength, but it costs a lot of gold to buy. Let me see that, because that one would be immediately better to buy. Fuck this or crossbow. Why would I waste everything? I mean, I will have to waste some strength, considering that most weapons I will be utilizing and wielding are strength-based weapons. I mean, even though I would love to utilize these beautiful spears of doom and gloom, still I'm gonna go and keep that tone, that lore, that class that I had in previous games.
Show me you're good.
So let's see. It's not the dude, is he? No, he's not the one. Who was the one that was selling shit? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, that was the guy at the very beginning. Nonetheless, I am gonna go for full probably strength base. I have 15 points, so fuck it. I'm gonna waste that shit, son. A strength needed definitely if you want a little bit. I mean, Hell's Bells will need to. I mean, now you really have a lot of things to consider. You know, you can utilize the saint statues to get, or to god statues to get the freaking upgrades to your health and endurance and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many little things to learn and have fun with.
Would you teach me how to fight?
It's gonna be interesting how it's gonna go. Nonetheless, as you can see, 10 11 pong, 2,500 gold just to get a little bit better swordsman. So that's a second level. Large weapon, heavy crossbow, again 10 2,500. Paired with the shield. I don't think we have like a shield proficiency, right? Let me see that again. I have to see exactly if we do not screw. Shield parry, strong shield parry. 100 hunting skill. It requires a hunting skill to utilize shields? No, required hunting skill, 100 required strength. Okay, so it requires a strong swordsman. So we need this level, and then we can go for the shield parry. Wow, that's actually different. I was expecting. Okay, so definitely we need to be careful. definitely need to be careful what we choose. There are a lot of things. There are other skills, acrobatics, endurance of the wolf, sprint longer, improve armor. I mean, there are Jesus fucking a lot of things. I love it. I love it. Those little details that really matter, like, you know, like Hell's Bells. So 3 levels of bow, huh? Yeah, so 3 levels of bow, 3 levels of regular social attack, but then you can utilize 2 swords, 3 levels of crossbow and large weapons, 2 levels of shields. Okay. Okay. So no point in me actually going for that unless we get for the strong
Would you
swordsman.
teach me how to fight?
So we'll have to go first for the strong swordsman. That's 10 learning points and 2,500. So I'm gonna go with...
That's the way.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the strength.
Good.
Go full strength.
Carry on like that.
That's it. So now we have 115. So there you go. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Okay, Javier.
You're new here, aren't you? Many refugees have joined us in Reddock lately, but your face isn't familiar.
Okay. Are you in charge here?
Are you in charge here?
I'm the most experienced man here when it comes to fighting orcs. I guess that would make me something like a leader of this rebel camp.
You're wearing a paladin's armor.
I used to be a paladin before the orcs won the war for themselves. I fought for the king in the last battle for Vanguard, the capital. Now I'm just a refugee, just like everybody else here.
Okay, first and foremost, we need to say that we have drawn the orcs out of Ardea. We get a little bit of XP.
We drove
I
the
think.
orcs out of Ardea.
So we owe this to you. Well done. Our people will take care of things from now on. I have other tasks for you if you want to help us.
How can I support you?
How can I support you?
There are many possibilities for furthering our cause. Just walk around here and ask the people in the camp. We need to prepare for the revolution in Cape Dun.
Okay, need weapons.
I need weapons.
So do we. Unfortunately, there is one small problem with that. Our last smith died in combat. Since then, our smithy has been abandoned. If you know somebody who could take his place, send him to us.
But we already know, well, I know at least one of the smiths very close to this location, nicely close to this location. If we free him killing the orcs. There are a lot of orcs though, a lot of orcs. But again, I don't think I have to kill all of them, I just need to kill a few of them. For them to say, you know what, fuck this, let's go home. What do you know about Zardes?
What do you know about Zardis?
No more than everyone else does. He's in cahoots with the orcs, or so they say. If you want to find out more, try their shamans. The only problem is getting them to talk to a human in the first place.
Explain this revolution thing to me.
The cities of Mertana are ruled by orcs, but some of us rebels are lying low within the cities. When the time comes, the rebels will mobilize both slaves and free humans for the revolution. You must find these undercover rebels and follow their orders if you want to support us.
Who is this undercover rebel in Cape Dun?
He's moving among the slaves in Cape Dun, so we won't be recognized. I hope they haven't found him out yet.
I know
I
who
will
he
not
is.
tell you who it is.
I know!
I don't know you well enough for that. But if you can gain his trust, tell him that Javier sent you to support him.
Tell me more about the war.
There isn't much to say about that, my friend. Once we paladins lost our magic and ran out of magic ore, we didn't stand a chance. We ended up being easy prey for the orcs.
And see, the entire armor of the paladin is just cool looking, and I love that they kept that look through the entire series. Again, as I said in one of the videos, and I think that was the second video, is that I like the models of the game from the very first game to this one. They have the specific nice look to them, like this one. This is usually used by barons, this armor, well, similar armor, and Gomez. Nonetheless, they are like, I love everything about Gothic in terms of our you know, aesthetics. every single nook and cranny, from buildings to units to the NPCs, armors and all that. It looks amazing, and it's definitely out there, you know, like now with The Witcher 3 out. You can see so many amazing games with just that beautiful atmosphere and soul. And that's very important to me, soul. I know that most people would not understand what I'm talking about, and believe me, I understand that, you know, I am me, you are you. We're completely different species. Nonetheless, now we can take this chest, I believe, and nobody will give a fudge about it, as long as nobody's... Oh, you're looking at me. This douchebag is actually looking at me. He's like, I don't trust you. Why don't you trust me? I don't trust you. Why? Why don't you trust me? So here's a lot of weapons we can sell. Thank you, game, for giving me a lot of weapons to sell. Again, I like that you can steal a few things here and there and sell them for your... You need money. Of course, that makes the game a little bit easier, as you know, like you get all the... I didn't want to sit, thank you very much, unnamed hero. So you know, it makes it easier because you get a lot of money out of all that at the very beginning, considering that you do not get a lot of money in the very first two games. But I will say this, and I can reason with that, is because your hero is not a noob anymore. I mean, he went through 2 games like a retard, as I said many times. It's just getting ridiculous to the point that why would he begin with 0 strength, right? Wooden shield, thank you very much. You know, why would he begin with 0 strength? Like, he's not a noob anymore. He did things that nobody did before him. Like, he is the hero. That's something about most RPGs begin with. Like, you begin from 0. Why? This is a, you know, this, for instance, dude is a hero of unknown wars. He went through so much bullshit, and why would he start with 0? He's not a noob anymore. So I understand why they went with that 100 start. So that's okay. I understand why, you know, they did all that kind of a balancing towards him, that he isn't a noob anymore. You know, getting to level 100 strength is a long way in original games. It's just ridiculous. I mean, you would be a level 20 something probably to get 100 some strength. Okay, so we talked with the big boys. We got a little bit stuff out of all that. Let's see first and foremost about that crossbow. Now, there are a bunch of monstrosities to the left. They're goblins, mine crawlers, or lizards. I know one of these few things. Magic roots, always a need, probably for mana. So there are some goblins. Again, you can utilize guards to get XP from said goblins. Lure them, they fight, you hit them from the back, you take the last kill. GG for everyone. Let's see amount of money we have. We have 1,000. I want to get that specific crossbow so I don't have to screw around with these bull craps. So what I'm going to go first, before going to the beautiful evil lizards and all that, if I'm going to lure them and get some XP for that last shot, stealing the XP like a boss, I prefer to utilize a crossbow over a bow. So I'll go back to our friendly neighborhood, whoever is actually selling the crossbow, which we already know who is actually selling the crossbow. You know, I love these mine shafts and all that bull crap, and I want to see more of it. I can't wait to actually explore more of Mertana, and of course the other regions, especially the Northlands, because I love snow, and that's gonna be just a plus to everything else. Is it still raining, or is it... Oh, it's already coming to a little bit of dark. Okay. Oh, it's still raining like a bitch. Damn, rain is pure evil. Gelford is the one that will sell us.
Show me your goods.
I think it's like 1,000 buckaroos, right? Crossbow. No, actually 500. There you go. And again, missile damage is 100. I do not understand this Gorn. I don't understand what it is. What exactly does it give me? I mean, it's still, a missile damage is like, bleh, like oh my god, awful. Like hell's bells. Why would I even utilize it? And plus, requires a lot of strength, considering to this one. But it has a special value to it that I do not understand. Worn. Worn out? No, that's not for sure. but maybe it is. Like, who knows? Who knows? I do not understand the icon on it, but who fucking care? Now let's first and foremost sell all these things. Halberd, spike cudgels, rusty battle axes, woodcutter axe, stay with me, no, not needed. Hunting bows, this one we can actually utilize. Let's, oh, sorry about that. Okay, that aside, let's sell again everything that we do not need. So two-handers I'm not gonna be utilizing whatsoever, or large weapons, so I can just sell these things. Sword, we have 3 of those. I can sell at least 2 of all those. Sword, another one. Wait, they're both the same. Again, worn out. Okay, so blade damage 22. So again, worn is worn out, so it's definitely useless for us. So what I'm gonna do is sell you, and there is a Hashishi knife with poisoned damage. It's only blade 35 damage. It's one-handed, and we will leave it for now. Like 35, 45. Again, I forgot the Orc Slayer how much it does damage. God damn it, doesn't really matter. Let's just sell the rusty sword. Definitely not gonna be utilized. The cudgel, hunting bow, just for in case of, you know, if we lose the crossbow bolts. But again, I'm thinking the squirrel is the same thing, and universal ammo, fucking hell, I do not know. Nonetheless, we'll figure out at some point. So we're gonna go with, so this is 1000, right? So we can go immediately on a crossbow, there you go, and then we go with the gold balance. And there it is. We get a little bit of gold and the crossbow. And let's trade that. Thank you very much. Without wasting a huge chunk of our own gold for just buying the one crossbow. There you go. One crossbow. Only 100 strength points required. Amazing stuff there. So now we go into our inventory and we exchange the number 2 for the crossbow. And there you go. Amazing stuff. And you see it utilizing the quarrels right there, right? Amazing stuff. So I'm guessing if we went with this one, yeah, it's the same. Oh, no, arrow. Oh, wait. Now I'm figuring out. Wait. I'm not figuring it out. I'm not figuring it out. Do I have 2 crossbows or am I 1? What's this? Oh, a number 2. It's a number 2. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? We have 2. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. There are arrows. How the fuck did I not see these arrows? Screw it. Nonetheless, we only have 19. Okay, so definitely there are arrows and okay, I'm okay. I was a little bit scared because I hate universal ammo in any game. Like I'm remembering immediately Deus Ex 2, and I was like, fuck no. Like, no. Just don't do it. Don't do it, man. Nonetheless, amazing stuff. We can deal with the boars. They would do well to hide and run away. And specifically now that I'm not utilizing the orc stuff, which will help us a bunch, just a fucking bunch. And it's already almost a night time. It's gonna amazing. I like the lighting effects. It actually feels nice and groovy. So the aggressive boars that are right there, and the only way to screw them over is to jump on that damn of all thing on the roof of that shack and kill them that way. Just lure them to the edge. They ain't gonna jump, but they might go around and attack the rebels. Fine by me, I say. Fine by me. And there we're gonna be ending the video anyway. Okay. Let's see. Where art thou? Come on, you monsters! Run away, hero! Run away! Whee! And you don't have to hold the left button. He's just gonna do this. And as you can see, it takes quite a bit to do this. Just one click, target, press again the left click, and shoot. And this is, of course, one way to screw around with the AI in all the GOTHIC games, which I love. I mean, you know, like just doing this kind of a, like a nice go around with the AI. Exploit, if you will. I don't call it exploit, I call it fun. I love these kind of moments. Though sometimes they don't work, but there you go nonetheless. There you go, 100 points for me. Like a boss. And these guys, see, there goes Gorn. Is that Gorn? Gorn, don't touch my shit, son. Don't touch my shit. Gorn? Are you there? There you are. He's like, do you want me to help you? No need. No need. So what, 4 arrows for each one of these monstrosities? I don't think I have enough. Oh no, Gorn, don't do it! That's my kill, you piece of shit! Oh, you son of a whore. That was my kill!
There's another one of those damn beasts.
God damn it, Gorn. Why being a douchebag like that, huh?
There are more of the beasts. Beasts just don't.
Oh, they're gonna take the kill! Kill! Come on, faster, faster! Oh, you piece of shit, Gorn! You piece of shit!
Takes care of that.
God damn it, Gorn, douchebag! I wasted a huge chunk of nothing on a fuck off. Oh man! All of a sudden, yeah, I got smarter. Fuck off! All of a sudden, Gorn had to enter.
I'm going to take a break.
Yeah, I took your health a little bit, fucker. God damn it, I wanted that XP. Nonetheless, they're dead. I finished my quest for this. God damn it, Gorn. God damn it, man. I mean, taking my kill. That's 200 XP gone. And 200 XP for the very start of the game is just a must. And losing it that way, like, god damn it. Oh man, doesn't matter. Let's go back and, well, actually pick up, because there are a lot of healing plants for our quest, strangely enough. It's definitely like a more like tutorial if you're willing to do it. You know, like, hey, you want to learn this, there you go, this is how you do it. There's a white wolf of evil over there. So we already have, I believe, almost 10 healing plants. Excellent. Well, not really. I don't think I have 10 healing plants yet. Let me see. Wild berries, healing plants, where are thou? 9 healing plants, 1 more healing plant, and as I say that, there it is, right there. Excellent. We have 10 healing plants. We can learn alchemy a little bit more, or we can make our own potions, because we already know potions and all that. I guess learning that alchemy is not needed, but is it maybe for just an XP? Why the hell not? We're gonna be utilizing everything else to heal, anywho. Brenton.
Don't you have anything to do?
Brenton. Wait. I finished your quest, man. What the hell are you doing?
Are you serious?
He's running away from Demon.
Go mind your own business.
Oh, come on. Did I because I attacked Gorn and he was like, you know, you were a douchebag and all that. Or maybe I didn't kill all of them. Maybe there's one more. There are 4 boars, I think. 3. Maybe there is a 4th boar, or maybe he's just afraid because I was a douchebag to Gorn. And he was like, you know what, you shot your ally, your bestest friend, buddy, from the camp. No, there is a 4th boar of evil. And I missed. And I do remember I don't have a lot of these, and I already wasted a chunk. What the hell was that? A scavenger. Okay. Come on, boar. Stay where you are. Don't be a douchebag. Gorn, stay away. I will shoot you again.
The beasts just don't learn.
Thankfully, 1 more shot and it's a GG for us all. Yeah, I can see your eye.
That was the last one.
Yeah, there you go. I do forget that you get the message if you finish the quest. I always forget that. Nonetheless, let's pick up that meat. Finish the... well, surrender the quest. Like a boss. And I do like that also compared to the previous 2 games, he doesn't look at the empty dead body and says, well, I can't take anything from that. Like, I mean, unless we really do, I mean, unless we lost the ability to actually skin the animals and all that, that's gonna be a little bit of a bad thing, but nonetheless.
The aggressive wild boars are dead. You can go back to work.
Finally, one of you who worries about our problems. Thanks, warrior. Here is my gold.
There you go, and we get plus more experience. We're amazing, and of course now they would immediately go, as you get, immediately go towards the working camp and see, and they're gonna be like working over there. Amazing stuff. They immediately react to what you actually do, which is again really cool. Oh, Getford or Gelford? He the one that is working? No, he's gonna talk with Gorn. Okay, so we've done that. Is that all I have to do, right? I don't have to go back. Now I can go back and finish one of our quests, if that is a quest, to learn the Fire Magician's alchemy. Let's see. Find all the Fire Child, the Alchemist's chest. Okay, bring the Fire Sebastian some healing plants. There you go. Find the Rebel Underground in Cape Dun. Reddock needs a smith and weapons for the rebels. So some healing plants. It doesn't tell me exactly how much I'm gonna get out of that, which is okay, and if I'm fine with that. But I'm gonna give him some healing plants. I mean, I could make some healing potions, but I'm gonna go more for the XP as we already have a new level up, so we can get we can get something new, or more strength or dexterity. I would go for endurance. I'm gonna go for one of those for endurance, because the endurance, the stamina and all that is a big point in this game.
Here are your 10 healing plants.
Wonderful. Now, I can share my knowledge with you.
Plus we got a plus on 1 alchemy and reputation with the rebels.
Teach me something about alchemy.
So in case you get alchemy plus 5, how can I make fire arrows, brew mana potion? I want to make permanent potion, which can give you plus 5 to strength, plus 5 to big balls of steel, whatever you choose. So I'm gonna end here, guys. I wish you the very best, and next time, even more love for the GOTHIC series.